Alright, before we begin, I just want to say I apologize if this video is, not what you expect. So the reason why it looks like this is because, and this is my actual, background too. I can, scroll, it's like that. So I apologize if it looks like this. The reason why is because, I can't really have access to editing stuff right now. Um, yeah, you're gonna have to get used to this. That's why I haven't been on. That's actually one of the reasons why I haven't been on YouTube for a while, or I haven't really uploaded anything in like a long time. So, okay, so I want to do a little video about the 2020 experience. Yay! So yeah, this video isn't gonna be edited, by the way. That's why I just want to say sorry, but I'll do my best to make this quick as I can and not try and make it like 20 minutes long, but I'm not gonna be making any promises. So, yeah, 2020, pretty interesting. It's been an interesting year, and so yeah, I also have some stuff written down that I can read because I have to. Sometimes I forget to like what to really think about, so that's why I wrote it down on a little paper. So, the first thing I wrote down is my thoughts on 2020. I'll try and put some like timestamps also in the description of the video. So if I do that, then the video should be able to have like timestamps with like a name on top of it, so you can know like which part is which. So then it can be easier because, like I said, this video isn't going to be edited anyways. So that's why I wanted to edit it in just in case. I don't know if the music in the background is too loud. It was quiet earlier, so I just kind of like made it louder, but my voice may be louder than well, I mean, of course, the louder than the music, but yeah, so, let's begin. So, freaking, let me look, I got my notes right here. Okay, my thoughts on 2020. So, pros. New games. The new games were pretty interesting. I forgot what, like, I honestly just forget what games actually came out in 2020, honestly. Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention this, but I'm sorry if I didn't upload this or actually made this like yesterday. The reason why is because, well, I mean, I was gonna upload this like on the 30th, but it didn't really go out as well. I just it's just motivation, so it's just the problem. It's a problem that I always have, anyways. But anyway, so let's begin. Pros. Yeah, like I said, games. Forgot what games came out, but there were some cool games that came out. Oh, especially the when it announced the PS5 and also the new Xbox. I thought that was pretty cool. And I also met new people in 2020, which I'm really thankful for. I I think it's mostly on Xbox though. I don't know about Discord or anything like that. I don't know about like mutuals on like Twitter or something. Maybe, I don't know, but mostly Xbox. I met some pretty interesting people on Xbox, and yeah, I met this one person with another friend, and it was great. I had a really great time spending time with him and also his friend. Um, Another friend, a best friend of mine on there actually sometimes joins them with me, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is fine. So, interesting enough. Um, and I think that's pretty much it for pros. I don't know, I can't really think of anything else to really to really put out for the pros because, like I said, this year's pretty stinky, inky stinky. So yeah, cons. Um, so I'm gonna tell you a little story. At the start of 2020, um, I was planning to go to a certain convention, and it was a little convention that was uh it was gonna be. I think my mic is too loud, but I can't tell. Oh well, I'm sorry if it's too loud, anyways. Um, there was this convention I was gonna go to, like I think it was like January, March, or February. I don't know. But there was going to be this little convention that was going to be starting in the start of 2020, which I thought was interesting. And it was somewhere in this hotel. It was gonna be somewhere in this like hotel that was like in Portland, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to like look into that. Um, I was talking to a certain person, but me and him don't really talk anymore, sadly. But me and him were texting on Discord, and I mentioned about it, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, we should like do something like that." And I was like, maybe." Um, but I just realized that I'm not really good at planning things because I'm not that smart. Um, so I yeah. Um, so of course I didn't go to the convention. Sadly, of course I wouldn't. I wouldn't really imagine it really happening, honestly. Um, but yeah, at least I tried, but I did look into it more. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the convention was called that I was actually looking at. Oh, I forgot, but I had the I think I had like the website one time, but it's just been a long time. I forgot. Um, and that was like between the pandemic when it started, when it actually like started, um, that was when COVID hit. I don't know if I'm allowed to say I don't know if I'm even allowed to say the word, but I'm just gonna say it anyways because it's not like I get monetized in the video, because I don't make money. But even if I do, I don't really care anyways. But yeah, um, the inky stinky COVID. I shouldn't really say that honestly. I don't know why I thought about that. That was my fault, but oh well. I can't. This is a one take, by the way, because if I mess this up, it's all gonna be my fault, and I can't edit it. So yeah. I'm trying to think of other cons. Um, let's see. The convention, and then I guess maybe drama. That's another thing I'd add. Not really bad drama though. They've not nothing that I was like involved, by the way. But maybe I can add some drama into the cons because I think I was involved in something like that, but I don't know because um I was I I sometimes spend time with these certain people on Discord, and they're pretty cool. I dated one of them, and well, sadly, I told her that I think it's best if we're just friends, and all of them became sus, or not sus, but they looked at me as if I'm sus because I wasn't really being specific on why I want to, not be with her anymore. And I was like, oh, and then things started to happen, and yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's just crazy. So yeah, I think that's probably it, but there may be more into the cons. I'm not entirely sure. Nothing really bad happened. I don't think nothing really bad happened in real life specifically. Probably. I don't know. It's been a while, I guess. Um, so yeah, I guess that's it for cons. All right. So number two, what changes I'm making for this year? Um, One thing, of course, that I have in mind that I've been dying to say is I'm thinking about making my own little project. And what I mean by that is I'm thinking about working on a game. Um, by just using uh, uh, RPG Maker MV. I forgot what it's called for a second. Give me a second. I have to. There you go. Okay. um, yeah, RPG Maker MV. I'm thinking about using this program on Steam called RPG Maker MV. And I did some research on if I could use some custom imported images into it, because I know that in RPG Maker, or I guess in any RPG Maker, I'm not entirely sure if some of them are, I guess maybe like the older ones are different, but still. But the RPG Maker MV, that's like the newest one. That's why I want it. But that one's kind of like made in 2016, I think, or 15, which is not that bad. But I played a demo of it one time because I installed it like on a website that was, or the official website, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cool because then I can actually like go to the files of the game, and then it can, or I'm trying to remember. I think what happens is first you make your game. I think you have to title it, and then it goes to like a certain file into your computer. and then you can go to that file, and then it shows like the different assets of or the different stuff you can import into the game, like the images and stuff like that. And I was trying to do some research on Steam to see if I can actually still do that, if it's possible, and apparently I can, so that's pretty cool. But right now, as I'm recording this, the game right now is 75% off on Steam. Not a sponsor, by the way, but just saying. It's right now it's 75% off, and it ends at the 15th 15th. It ends at the 5th of November November. What the heck? It ends at the 5th of January, which is probably like 4 more days until it's actually over, but hopefully I'll actually get the game. Because right now it is like 20 bucks, and guess how much the game is on Steam? Like the actual price. It's like freaking 80 bucks, dude. That's like a lot. And I know it's eight. I mean, I knew it's gonna be like expensive anyways, like for the original price, because it's a really good, like powerful, like RPG maker you can actually use to make games with, and it's just cool. And like I said, I played a little like demo of it that lets you play it for like certain days, and I think I tried to watch some videos about it. Like I was trying to do some research on it one time on how long or like what the limits are to the demo to like the full game, because you can add certain worlds, like I think 3 or 4, but in the full version you can add like as many as you want because it's like limitless. But it also depends on the size of the game, I think, because I'm pretty sure the longer the game is, the more time you spent in it. Um, I don't know. It's just I just think it's pretty cool. I'm kind of thinking about doing something like that, like trying to buy it for like 20 bucks right now, because like I said, it's like 75% off, which makes it like 20. But what's really cool is that there's also I forgot what's it called. It's like an expansion pack. It's where you get the game and also the DLC from the game, which is like $25. Now it's like, but I kind of just want the 20 bucks because, I'd rather just have the game than just the extra stuff in it. Because, I mean, I guess it is pretty cool for me at least to have the expansion pack because I'm not really I'm not really going to use like custom professional things in the game. But my game that I'm working on, or that I'm thinking about working on, is right now I have installed a few sprites. I also dragged and dropped and also copy and pasted some images into my files through my computer uh, for like ideas, basically. And that worked out well. And I actually have a folder that has folders in it and also images, music, etc. It's called RPG Ideas, and if you click on it, it has the name of the game. When you click on that for the file, it says logo, character, music. I think that's it. I think there's like another thing, but I forgot. Um, so if you click on like characters, for example, there's like certain files that say like NPCs, good, which is like good characters, bad, which is like bad characters, the evil ones. And then when you click on bad, it's like it shows off the villains, and then it has like another file in it that has enemies. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. My computer was lagging for a second, but I hope it doesn't lag as much. I think it's just lagging because of the dumb like how long it's been recording, which is fine. Anyways, yeah, so I'm thinking about working on a game. That's one of the things that I'm going to be trying to do for 2021. Let's see, what changes? Okay, so, I'm trying to think. Let's see, the game, of course, I'm going to be changing. I'm probably going to be changing around my profile, like my Twitter, for example, and also, like my freaking YouTube. I'm probably gonna change that because yeah. I mean, I always change YouTube, but you know how people would say like whenever it's like a new year, it's like, new year, new me, you see. So, but yeah. um, the thing about that is that as you can see on my screen, I already have a full body character. Um, I forgot what his name was. I think his name's Machi. It's an OC that I had a long. I think I had the OC for a long time now, and their name is Machi, and it's this. Oop, my computer just like freaking went freaking AFK on me. Anyways, it's an OC that I made a long time ago, and it's a little cat. But it can also be an adult. I don't really care. But anyways, yeah, it's a he cat, and I had the OC for a long time. But the thing about the reason why I'm mentioning that is because I've just been changing Sonas for like a while, and I really hate when I do that, honestly. The reason why I change Sonas a lot, like, when I mean changing Sonas, I mean like having one and then being like, okay, I need to change this one because this one is kind of doo-doo. You know what I mean? I just, I don't like myself when I do something like that, like where I just think that a thing that I have is just too old and I kind of just want to change myself because it's a personality that I have. It's just so annoying. And I remember when I had Machi as like my Sona, I didn't really had them for like a while even. I just kind of like skipped them. Oh, wait, I had like a blue cat I think one time too. I had a blue cat Sona, then I changed to Machi. Or no, wait, what was my first OC? Well, I remember what my first OC was, but that was, I don't really want to talk about that, but my second one, actually no, I'm just gonna say my first. I should say that. But okay. My first Sona that that I ever actually made was I made the ref from school when I had the computer. No, it wasn't computer classes. It was it was like digital arts, I think. Yeah, my first ever Sona that I ever made was in when I was, I think, 16. I think so at least. Was I 16? Or did I make the? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. Let's see. So let's see. Freshman. It was like sophomore year, yeah. So when I was a sophomore, which would have made me a 10th grader, I had a digital arts class, and I made an OC from that class. Oh my god, I've been recording for like 17 minutes. I'm so sorry. I said I was gonna make this short, but I'm just talking so much, and I'm just trying to like vent kinda because I want things to get out of my mind and just explain what the heck's going on with me right now and stuff like that as much as I can. Anyway, so and the I'm trying to remember what I named him. Oh man, I don't remember what I named the Sona, but it was this odd-looking cat Sona that I had. I think he had like this purple coat. He also had a hook, and he also had like this like weird snake leg that I made, and that leg represented me because the leg was about like how I got my I think it was like my left leg injured because I twisted it one time, but that was like a long time ago. That was like when I never even had YouTube because I was like little back then. But yeah, anywho, so I made that one in during my birthday, which was pretty cool. Then I switched to that one to a blue cat that I had. Then I had Machi. Then I had I think that's it. I'm trying to remember. Then I had my brown cat, which I have. And I mostly use that brown cat Sona, but then after that, then a couple months, or let's see. When did I make my new one? I made a goat character that I kind of want to make my Sona, but I need to have like an icon for it as well that I don't have yet. I mean, I have like art for him from him, but I don't know. Yeah, I think that was like November. God, I don't remember. Maybe it was December. I don't know. But basically, what I'm talking about is after that brown cat that I had, which is like my most knowable, Sona mascot, I guess you could say. Um, then I think in November or December, I was like, hey, I'm gonna make a Goat Sona, because I was basically voice chatting with my boyfriend, and I was like, I was venting a bit with him. I was like, well, I mean, I have like this thing where sometimes I switch Sonas, and then I get upset because everyone else's OCs or Sonas are better than mine, and I just get upset, and I just want to change really quickly for some reason because it's a mood I have, and I hate it. So I was like, alright, I'm just gonna try my best to actually like draw something. So I doodle on my sketchbook, and I actually made a little ref of a goat OC, and I actually like it. It's actually pretty cool. Um, I'm trying to remember what it looked like. I added let's see, it has a coat. I put a little, did I put a bandage on the character? I think I did. I think, yeah. I added like a bandage on the character, then yeah, it's really cool. Um, the colors on them are pretty nice. I mean, they're good looking, so that's why I kind of like it too. But I also like Manchi now. Okay, so what basically, before I was recording this, I had to add this image that you're looking at right now to like my screen, and I was like, yeah, I think I might actually add that one image I have that was made by an amazing artist. Also, go support the artist, by the way. They'll be in the description. Or I guess I just say it right now. The artist you're seeing right now is made by Chicken. Wait, it was Fried Chicken, I think. Fried Chicken something. Yeah, it's made by that artist. I think I forgot what their name was. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, Fried Chicken. They're a cool artist. Anyways, yeah, they made the art, by the way. I'm trying to remember. Anyways, so I was like, I might add this one because it looks pretty cool. But now that I'm looking at Moshi right here, I'm just like, oh, I kind of like them now. I don't know. I hate myself sometimes. Sometimes whenever I'm like depressed, I'm like, oh, I don't really know who I really am sometimes. That's just always my mindset, honestly. So yeah. Anywho, let's see, what else do we have? Sorry if the song keeps replaying. Like I said, this is not edited, so I have to play like the exact, like I have to keep playing the song over and over again. But I guess it is really relaxing because I like Undertale, anyways. Um, let's see. Things I'm working on. Oh yeah, I already talked about that. I already talked about the game. Um, I'm also working on another thing, by the way, which I will add in the description. And the reason why I want to add it to the description is because it's just something that only people that on PC can look at, which is I don't know if it's something I don't know if it's something I should be proud of, by the way, because it's just something that I feel like I want to do. But it's art related basically. I'll just explain it for like a little bit, but more information will be on it. But basically, I made another Twitter account, and it's a special account, by the way. It's for special things, and you will see why in the description. And that's why I'm putting it in the description, because it's something that I don't want to talk about, honestly. So go look at the description because it talks about the the thing I made. And you can't really follow it yet, I don't think. Well, no, you can't yet because I'm not going to announce it what the tag is yet for it, but because it is on private anyway, so even if you do look at it, you can't really see the tweets or anything like that. But but I will talk about it in the description. So if you wanna know more about another Twitter account that I'm working on, then go and look at that because it's gonna be interesting. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm working on for this year. I don't know, honestly. Maybe um I don't know, honestly. I don't know what else I'm actually working on for this year. Um yeah. If I do think about something, then I'll think about it. Um what I'm hoping for 2021. Now this is the last subject that I have written down, but if I have anything else, I'll probably discuss it. Maybe I should talk about venting. Because that was that was one of the cons I had. That was a con that I would probably talk about. Yeah, I'm probably gonna talk about that, and then I'll talk about the thing I'm hoping for 2021 for this year. Um, so basically, this was a thing that kept happening to me during 2020, where I would just have depression, because I keep thinking, okay, so I keep getting upset about a certain thing, and this thing that I'm thinking about is like my artist friends, basically. Sometimes whenever I look at someone's profile, I just see that they get more attention than I do, and I'm I'm just gonna say this. I'm not the type of person to actually have. I'm not the type of person that actually wants popularity. By the way, I'm just doing this because I want if it's fun. I'm doing all of this work. It's like stuff that I'm just doing and uploading. I'm doing this stuff because I feel like it's something that I want to do, but it's something that I especially like to do because I'm either just playing games or I'm chatting. But other than that, I just feel like I just want to do this anyways because I just think it's cool. Uh, and I just feel like it's just fun for me because I like to speak out and just play games and see what you guys would think about them. But yeah. Anyways, so but it's just that, like I said, I'm not the type of person that wants popularity. I'm not the type of person that just wants clout or anything like that. That's not, I wouldn't be the person. I wouldn't be that type of person that would get in trouble for certain things, then I can get, noticed. That's not. That's something that I don't really like to do. But it's whenever I look at a mutual, aka a person that follows me and then I follow them, I just sometimes I'm like sometimes I just get upset because of the fact that they get more noticed than me. Because if I mention something right now, for example, I'll probably get like one like, and that's it. But if it's like art, then of course I'll get noticed by that because that's like something that people are expecting. I guess that's another reason why I want to make another account, mostly because it's like I just want to start all over and just do something different. And plus, I feel like the account I have right now is so trashy, you know what I mean? And because if you I hate the fact that I didn't really think straight, you know what I mean? Like I didn't think this through before I did anything. So it's just like, okay. um yeah, it's just yeah, I just feel like that the one I have right now is just scrambled. There's just so much in it, and I've had the account like for a long time, and I was little back then. Well, not little, but I mean like I was like young. I wanted to do things that I like to do. I wanted to look at stuff that I thought were cool, like cool art from amazing artists that I get inspired by every single day, and that helps me out with like getting to draw better. Not that I'm like getting better at drawing. I still feel like I need to improve because my art is still like the same as always. But yeah, um, it's like fan art basically. Like whenever I look at like a friend of mine that has fan art, sometimes sometimes I wish I was like them. I wish I was a better person. I wish I was I wish I was like them, basically. Because I want to sometimes I feel like I feel sometimes I feel like I don't know if I'm making someone happy. You know what I mean? Whatever I'm doing is fine. You know, I can't I'm not the person that would just do something just to make someone happy. I'm doing stuff because I feel like it. It's just something I just want to do. But sometimes I'm just wondering if I'm ever making someone's day. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm wondering if I even if I even matter, So, and it's just hard because I don't know what people are thinking about. And since I have so many artist friends, I'm like I don't know who to talk to first, you know? And even if I say something, it's not really going to change anything. Not that I don't want a change, but it's just that I just I feel like it's not really. I feel like venting to someone like that or about that especially is just something. I feel like it's just never gonna happen either way. Like if I, like for example, like I say, oh, like I really want like 1,000 subs or something, then it's never gonna happen. That makes me more upset, honestly. Talking about something that I want, but it will never happen anyways because that's just life. And since I have like less popularity, I should say. I shouldn't really say popularity, but I don't know how to describe it. But since I have like less, people that support me or follow me, especially just for certain things like art, for example, then yeah, especially when people like when one person unfollows and then someone other person or maybe them unfollows back, which is weird. I don't know if that's like an issue or something or if that's just me, but I guess that's just me anyways. Because then whenever I look at that, I'm just get more upset, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean? Because then I'm thinking, okay, then I guess people just really want to see more stuff like that. But it's just hard because I'm unmotivated, and I can't be happy to do things like that sometimes because it's so much work. And I put effort. Oh God, sorry. I put effort into, just doing work because other artists that I know draw like way better and they've probably done it like way longer too. I mean, I mean, I've started drawing like when I was like I'm trying to remember, like I'm 17 right now. So, let's see. I started drawing like I think I was like 15 or something like that. And you know, when I started drawing, I never really drew like already like instantly, you know what I mean? I kind of like did things, like I did these certain steps where I just kind of like traced over stuff. You know what I mean? And that's not really bad because that's always a thing that people would do whenever you whenever you start out drawing is that you either trace something, which is not bad, um, as a kid that just doesn't know a lot about that kind of stuff, anyways. But yeah, so um, I don't know. I wish, like I said, I just wish I was a better person. I wish I could change things, because I can't go back and change stuff. Because sometimes when people leave me, I sometimes think if it's my fault. You know what I mean? I don't know if that was the reason they left. Because I had I had like great people and especially artists, especially like artists that I met on like Discord or something, and I talked to them for a while and then they just left or they just leave, like they don't talk to me anymore. It's like like I do my best, but then nothing works. And I just don't know if it's my fault. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. And it's upsetting to me. I don't know what it is. So, yeah. Um, that's enough about venting for now. I don't know if I want to talk about anything else. I don't even know if I'm making sense either way. I don't even know if I'm like making any sense by the time I'm done with this. Like if someone watches that like certain part that I was just talking about, like venting, I don't even know if I'm making any sense. Like I don't know if I'm just like speaking gibberish right now, but I'm probably saying something. I don't know, cause at least I said something and not nothing. You know what I mean? So what I'm hoping for 2021. Let's talk about this, and not some sad stuff, because I don't want to discuss more about it. Okay, what I'm hoping for 2021. So, um, well, of course, new games. Some new games that I'm hoping that they're gonna come out. I heard, and I don't know if anyone else noticed this, by the way, but I think when was this announced? I think it was like November, I think. So in November or December, I think it was. I'm gonna assume it's November. But on November, like during Thanksgiving, or maybe yeah, whatever, during Thanksgiving, or something like that, or a few months ago or more. Um, the people that made the Scott Pilgrim game announced they were going to make a remastered for the new consoles, like the Xbox Series and then the PS5, and also of course the PS4 and then the Xbox One, which I have. Um, and when I heard about that, I remember watching the trailer and I was like, yes, I can finally play the game again. I haven't played the game in so long. The game was like my childhood because I used to play the game on like 360 and it was so cool, but I never really had anyone to play with, so I was just the only person. Um, but yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised they haven't said anything yet, or if it actually like hasn't like came out yet, because it even said in the trailer that it was going to come out in the holiday of 2020. Um, so I guess by the time I'm recording this, or something at least, it should be already out, but I could be wrong. Because I haven't really heard anything about them discussing it or like having any issues. If they do have issues, then I don't mind, because like I said, or just I guess anyone would say this too, but we're just never know we're just never gonna know like how 2021 is going to be. We don't know if it's just gonna be good or bad. I hope it gets better because of the pandemic, and also the like the vaccines they're being made and stuff like that. So it's just all that good stuff. Um, I think that's it for 2021 and how I'm thinking about what they're hoping what for 2021. I another thing I hope for is, of course, the whole virus. I hope that it, well, for now, like for right now, it's getting better. Like slowly, it's getting better. So, I hope that, uh, as the train goes, that the virus, I hope that it gets, that's just not as bad as it was last year. So, yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. All I can say. I don't know. Because I don't want to talk more because it's like it's right now it's like 37. I've been recording for 37 minutes. That's crazy. But yeah, yeah, I think it's pretty much it for this video of how or what my thoughts are on 2020. So, like I said, sorry if I say this again, but I apologize if the video is not edited. The reason why it's not edited is because Um, the one thing I use to edit things, I don't know if anyone knows this already, but I use the PlayStation to edit things. So basically, I use the Share Factory for it, and Share Factory is like an editing software thing for like on the console where you can edit clips and stuff like that. And I mostly use that for videos basically because I use it to like record and stuff like that, and it's easy to record on it anyways. So yeah, yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. Since I'm on YouTube right now, I want to actually refresh this and see what's new. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Yesterday was pretty interesting because I stayed up at like 2, because I had to stay up until like trying to remember. I stayed up till like because I had to stay up until like 12, of course, because of the New Year's, and I wasn't even tired, which was surprising. I wasn't even like tired when it was like when it struck 12. I was just like fine, because I kept playing like freaking Rec Room, and I tried to do things, and yeah, so um yeah, um. I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, so, yeah. Hope you guys all enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.